have you noticed that when you're trying sometimes midi dress at home, you're barefoot? So you look in the mirror and you like yourself. Your legs kind of look cute. Hi guys. So today let's talk about midi dresses. So what is midi dress? It's a length of a dress that is longer than knees but above ankle. Midi dress is the least favorite dress for women. And why is that? Because the length is cutting the legs shorter. As far as it's closing the biggest part of the legs and it's still showing some of the leg, our eyes are tricked a little bit. We kind of don't know where the legs start, but we assume they start lower and they are shorter. So normally that is the biggest problem. It cuts off legs, and especially if midi dress finishes at the cuff level. And cuffs is the widest part of the leg on the bottom there. So the midi dress is actually accentuates that widest part. So first of all, when you choose midi dress, the best midi dress for you would be a little bit above that widest part or a little bit below, closer to the ankle. This is already the part of your leg which is narrower, and that can help visually elongate your legs as more narrower legs. So we can kind of think of your legs being quite thin underneath that skirt. Everything that we see below is your legs. We kind of build in our mind on top, so it looks narrower for us. We perceive it narrower. If it stops at the widest part, we build in our mind all the legs wider under the skirt. So this video is mostly for women who look shorter, more stocky, or wider in midi dresses, and they still want to wear them, but they want to look more delicate in them, more elongated maybe, or more slim. If you don't have this problem, probably this video is not for you. You're probably already tall or elongated or quite bony and quite sharp in bones. It's not depending that much of a height of a person actually. It's more depending on the bone structure. If a woman is quite skinny, bones and skin, or she has very delicate bone structure and very delicate body, for women like that, midi dresses normally look great. And if a woman has some extra flesh, extra width on her legs, on her bones, or she's petite and wide, or she's a bit taller but wide, so this video is for these ladies. First of all, A-line silhouettes can save the situation a little bit. Again, not super huge skirt, bouffant skirt, but a little bit widening on the bottom. If the skirt starts flaring under your chest, then it feels like you are pregnant because your belly looks big. If you have a little bit of a straight line, a little bit of that torso under your chest, but still the skirt flares out a little bit above your waist level, this can make your legs visually longer. But then again, watch out and don't shorten your torso too much, because if you shorten the torso, I don't know the rest of the proportions of your body, your head might look huge compared to that. Your torso might look like that, and your neck will look a little bit shorter, and you will look more square just in general. So no matter how you try to elongate your legs, don't do this too much at the expense of your torso. It's important. There are some women who look amazing in high-waisted stuff because they have such long torso that if they shorten it a little bit, it would look just normal in proportion to their head. So in this case, you can go for that. But there are loads of women who, if they shorten their torso, they just look funny. They look like that. The torso looks like that and their head looks huge. Also, narrow midi dress looks great. Not very sleek, stretching around the body, because it can repeat all the curves and make legs look wider, because it will actually stretch around your thigh area and around your cuffs area, and we kind of don't want to see your cuffs there, right? Because when we see the cuffs, the outline of your legs, and you are walking, you can't just squeeze your legs and always walk like that. No, you're walking, you're putting your legs slightly apart from each other, and sometimes when the dress is too narrow, it's kind of hugging your legs from the sides, and the silhouette you get is wider legs just in general, or as if you're standing with your legs apart from each other. It's just not very delicate looking. So we don't want too narrow dress as well. So it's best when the skirt is straight from your hips down, or a little bit narrower, but still, so we would not see the silhouette of the outline of your legs, your thighs, your knees, and your cuffs. Then this type of a dress will create that long vertical line for you and make you narrower looking, and therefore more elongated. If you wear a contrasted belt on the waist and slightly above, again, not shortening the torso too much, but just on the waist and slightly above, that can again show us where the legs are starting. So we will see the beginning of your legs somewhere here under the belt, and then we will see the end of your legs around the ankles. So we will perceive it as more elongated piece. Now, if you have different slits, that can help a lot, especially slits on the side. If it's on the front, it's not always looking good because it depends on your legs, on the shape of your legs. Sometimes it can just look a little bit weird when you walk. But if it's slightly on the side, it can show a little bit one of your legs. It elongates immediately your whole silhouette. And also every asymmetry here and there is elongating the look. Every diagonal lines also is elongating the look. Now, shorter front, longer back is another thing that can help you because legs look more elongated, but not everybody likes to go for that type of skirts because it's quite uneven. It looks very interesting and memorable and avant-garde sometimes, also depends on legs, so not many women like that type of dresses. You can still try and see how it goes because it exposes more of your legs, but then at the back it's still a little bit more midi length. Now, of course, high heels can help. Any shoes with heels, nude shoes. If you don't like high heels, then maybe shoes that are same color as your skin can help. Have you noticed that when you're trying sometimes midi dress at home, you're barefoot? So you look in the mirror and you like yourself. Your legs kind of look cute. But then when you're going somewhere you don't like it, just because the shoes is another thing that can cut your legs. So if you're wearing shoes, even if it's shoes without any heel, if you're wearing it and it's beige color or color of your skin, that looks like you're barefoot slightly. So that can elongate your legs immediately. Platforms, it depends on the style and on the body type. Some women can look cool with platforms, especially when they're very skinny. And these platforms are not going to make their look heavy. Platforms also require a certain style, but I know women, has nothing to do with their age, they look very cool with platforms and midi dresses. But if you feel like you are too heavy looking, better go for a bit more delicate shoes. Go for skin color shoes, and if as an addition to that it has heel, it's even better than that. Then your legs will be very elongated looking. Another trick to make your legs look longer in midi dress is balance the midi dress with a short cropped jacket. It doesn't have to be in contrasted color. If it's a contrasted color, it's even better because it's going to create this color block and your top will be shorter and your bottom will be automatically longer. But you can also go in the same color jacket. It doesn't matter. It can be shape block here. So we'll see slightly wider here and then it goes to your waist. Your waist will shrink automatically under that boxy jacket, and then you will have those more slim looking and elongated legs. Also, light fabrics look lighter. So if you are petite and delicate and you feel like any midi dress is just dragging you down, try to get a midi dress made with lace, for example, and let's say you have a mini dress underneath and then a lacy dress on top that has midi length. So if you have like this see-through fabric where your legs are, that can look much more lightweight and much more delicate. All right, that's it. I hope that was interesting. Let me know in the comments, guys, if you love midi dresses or if you don't love them, or if you have midi skirts and you love them or you don't love them, and what helps you to look better in midi skirts. Let us know, please. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.